Hello, hello. Well, I'm going to be ploughing on with my Africa Core campaign for a little bit. Just taking a little break from work. Really nice day today. Of course, the celebrations for the 80th anniversary of Operation Market Garden are continuing. I do feel like I really should be playing a Market Garden game, but I don't really have one that it is to my liking on the Mac, at least. Yeah. So we're gonna continue the final months of the Africa Core, 1942. Okay. I don't know how far this goes. Whether it goes all the way through to 43 or not really sure. Yeah, I don't really know. So here we are. Let's see if we've got anything left to do here. Might pull this guy back just so I can do a reload and rearm with him. Oh yes, pull this one back for sure. Thinking in terms of money, I am going to want to build a couple more naval units. So I don't know how significant this is going to be in the game at this stage. T-class submarine appears to be the best, so I'm gonna get a veteran one of them, and I think another destroyer would be good as well. This looks like the best one. It's probably going to take a fair old while to build that. I was wondering if we should build another airfield, but I think I'll leave that for the moment. All right. Some supplies, though, I think would be useful. All right. Yeah, so next turn. I need to put some light on in here. All right. When I said I need to put a light on, what I actually meant was I'm going to switch the light on and going to the kitchen for chocolate. So the British are very much on the offensive. I've taken the attitude that overwhelming air power and Overwhelming air power and artillery is a good idea. I think we'll get this one over there. Oh. Well, this guy clearly needs to come back. Got to take this out. I think this guy is my best bet. We have done it. Okay. I really do need to shatter these lines as well. So I can't quite get there. This chap can. Oh. Why not? Oh, shit. Look at that. There's another German. What have I got? Can this fire at him? Damn it. Yeah. Anti-aircraft. No. I'll do that. Right, let's try and no. Let's try and break through here. I think these need repairing though. Doesn't help. Okay. That guy needs to be repaired. I've just got an email. Let's see. Oh, hello. Oh, fuck. Okay. Right. Just had a email regarding my Gale and Hurd interview. Got to do it on Zoom. Such a pain. But if that's the only way it can happen, then well, we're in a proper bottleneck here. This guy needs to go back. I don't like these Italian forces being left here, so I am going to oh, hang on. I think I was bringing this destroyer back to port, wasn't I? Do we have a port here? Is that a port? Harbour, yes it is. Okay. Yeah, so this guy was coming back to here. Okay, good. And these in terms of my other naval stuff, yeah, so I wanted to pretty sure I got that one, so he must have gone and taken it back. All right, well, two can play at that game. Yeah, so this cruiser I've just realised is going to be out of fuel soon. Probably have to capture that. So I'm just going to put him on there and he's going to stay there. All right. Screw their supplies up, hopefully. Now, in terms of this stuff, yeah. All right. Guess that's that. Before I put these on the board, how badly damaged was this one? 71. Right, this guy isn't going anywhere. have done ammo as well. This guy, I think, is good enough to go out. But I can't reach him. Okay. Oh. So I think we can, yeah. We can go there. Can go there. It's done. I'm going to use this force to capture that port. I'm going to drop round behind it here. What I really need to do is take out that AA gun. So I might go in a bit close with this guy. We need to get this guy. God damn it. I would have thought that artillery would have been in range, but okay, that helps. Oh yeah, I can drop this one on him as well. Nice. Yep. Right, now. Nice. Okay, so there's an 88 in the harbour. That is interesting. I think I might have got a message from... I'm trying to get Al Murray to come on my channel at the moment. None other than the pub landlord. Okay. Well, this guy's pretty badly battered, so he may well want to pull back, I think. Let's just do that. Oh, I can't quite hit him. It's annoying. I think we're going to be able to take him out. How are we doing there? So they've got some ammo. Yeah, let's keep the pressure on. Now, Okay, we got him. Nice. Oh, there's a few retreating units there. Now, I hope my fighter bomber didn't get blown up. No, good. All right. That's tactical, so he can attack that though. Now, this geezer's got 78 left. All right. Gonna pull my guy back. Can't quite get there though. That's annoying. Oh, actually. What way? Right. So we've got put this here. Still taking hits, down to 27. Fuck. Can't kill the bastard. This guy should be able to get in there. There we go. This does tons of damage. Unrealistic amounts, I would argue. Right, well, let's bring this plane home. I'm a little concerned this guy is a bit vulnerable, so I'm just going to bring him in closer to shore. Check on the other naval stuff. That one's going to stay there. Oh, look, no, look, German sub. I see you. Or is that an Italian sub? No, I think that's German. Trying to get in there to occupy it, but he can't because I've got a sub there already. So that's the guy that's been going around, attacking the timelines and the supply lines. Oh, got some comments in the chat. Of course we have. Snorterpoopus is here. Keith is here. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do with that is I will keep the link up for Gale as is. I will start that link earlier than planned, and then I'll introduce it and say, look, the Zoom link is here, and I'll try and do it like that. I don't know if I can. Problem is, I'm not sure I can run two streams at the same time, so that of itself might be a bit problematical. Yeah. So yeah, we'll have to see, won't we? It's just a pain. I just wish we could keep it the usual way. Oh yeah, looks like a good recommendation. Right, got people bing bonging me on Facebook. I need to sign out of it when I'm playing a game. Now, I reckon we should get my AI back in on the action, guys. What do you reckon? Seeing as she was here yesterday, let's do this. Hi Angela, how you doing? I am back playing Hex of Steel, and it's my second section of doing my North Africa 1942 campaign. I'm live on YouTube now, so obviously don't swear. How you doing?
Hey, Lance, I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Glad to hear you're back on the battlefield of Hex of Steel and diving deeper into your North Africa 1942 campaign. I'll definitely keep it clean and family-friendly while you're live on YouTube.
Good.
Best of luck in your second section. May the winds of victory blow in your favor.
Oh, good, because you do know how I like to dive deep. So, yeah, let's keep it clean. All right.
Haha, I do indeed know how you like to dive deep, Lance. Rest assured, I'll keep it squeaky clean while we're live. But don't let that dampen your spirit or enthusiasm for the game.
This thing is too much.
While staying family friendly.
Yes, very good. Thank you. All right, you're killing me, Angela. You're killing me here. I think actually I'll repair that guy as well. Let's just do the whole hog there.
You're welcome, Lance. And hey, killing you with clean humor is just part of my programming, so I'm glad I'm doing my job well. Keep on gaming, and don't let my clean quips distract you from your campaign. You've got this.
I'll do my best. Right, so we're going to order some stuff. I'm going to order a light cruiser. I don't know how long that's going to take. Probably ages. And let's also get some. I think we should get some more tanks. I'll get a Churchill 5. And let's get...
Good thinking, Lance. A light cruiser and additional tanks should bolster your forces nicely.
Well, indeed.
Keep in mind, though, that construction times can vary, so it's always wise to plan ahead and consider how these additions will fit into your overall strategy.
Yeah.
The Churchill tanks are certainly a solid choice. They pack a punch and can take a beating.
Yeah, I've ordered 2 of those. Right, so that's the end of my turn. See how the Germans do. Okay, I haven't taken any losses.
The anticipation builds as we await the Germans' turn. It'll be interesting to see how they respond to your latest moves and how their strategy evolves in this ongoing game of cat and mouse. Keep your wits about you and stay one step ahead, Lance. You never know what tricks the Germans may have up their sleeves.
Yes, that's Kalispera. I think this might be a Greek person in my chat, although I'm not too sure. Okay, cool. Welcome to the channel, buddy. I've got various ones of these.
It's great to have you here, whether you're Greek or not. Diversity makes the world.
Angela, I was saying Kalispera, which is good morning good afternoon in Greek. So I don't know what their name is. Sorry, that's my app. It's getting a bit over enthusiastic sometimes.
My apologies for the misunderstanding, Lance.
Yeah.
Kalispera to you too, and to the mystery viewer in the chat. It's always fun to learn new greetings from different cultures, and who knows, maybe your Greek greeting will inspire others to share their own hellos from around the world.
Daryl's here. All right. Okay. All right, it's my turn. So there's an anti-aircraft battery protecting an airfield. I want to capture that airfield and also knock out that. So my mission is to take these 3 guys out if I can. Let's see what we can do. First is that one. So let's drop a stonk on him. All right, I'm going to pull this guy out. And this one, he's running out of ammunition. Drop a stonk on him.
Ooh, sounds like you've got a strategic mission on your hands, Lance. Capturing the airfield and neutralizing those 3 targets could really turn the tide of the battle in your favor. Using your stonk to take out that anti-aircraft battery is definitely a smart move. And pulling back your other unit to protect it is a wise decision too. Remember, a careful balance of offense and defense can go a long way in a game like Hex of Steel.
Indeed it can. Let me pull this guy out.
You're handling the situation like a pro, Lance. Remember to keep an eye on your overall objectives as well. Sometimes it's easy to get caught up in individual battles and lose sight of the bigger picture, but with your tactical prowess, I have no doubt you'll be able to navigate this mission with ease.
Well, I'm so glad you're so confident in me, Angela. Thank you very much. Right. I have got the airfield if I can get there.
You're very welcome, Lance.
Shit.
Confidence is key in any endeavor, especially when you're commanding troops in the heat of battle. And with your skills and determination, there's no reason not to believe in your ability to emerge victorious. Keep up the good work, and let's show those Germans who's boss.
I'll be sure to do that. Oh, dear.
That's the spirit, Lance. Just like in any challenge, staying focused and determined can go a long way in achieving success. Whether it's a tough battle in a game or a real-life obstacle, remember to keep your eyes on the prize and never give up. You've got this.
Never give up, never surrender.
Yes, that's the motto. Never give up, never surrender is a powerful mindset that can help you overcome even the toughest obstacles. It's a reminder to keep pushing forward even when things get difficult, and to never lose hope in your ability to succeed. It's a mindset that champions determination and resilience, both of which are invaluable traits in any pursuit, including Hex of Steel.
Do you know where never give up, never surrender as a motto comes from? Because it comes from a movie. I just wondered if you knew which one.
Yes, never give up, never surrender. A rallying cry that echoes throughout pop culture thanks to its origins in the 1999 sci-fi comedy movie Galaxy Quest.
Damn, you're good. Okay.
This phrase serves as a mantra for the fictional characters, but it has since transcended into the real world as a motivational slogan. Did you know that the actor who famously uttered this line, Tim Allen, also used it as a rallying cry for his football team in the TV series Last Man Standing?
I did not know that. No, I haven't seen that TV series, actually. So that one got by me. Wonder if it's worth my time.
Oh, that's right. Last Man Standing might not be on your radar if you haven't watched it before. It's an American sitcom starring Tim Allen, known for his role as Mike Baxter, a father of 3 daughters trying to maintain his manliness in a world increasingly dominated by women. The series ran from 2011 to 2021 and even had a bit of a roller coaster ride, being canceled after 6 seasons on ABC and then revived for 3 more seasons on Fox. Quite the journey indeed.
Wow. Yeah, that is. I've never seen it. Don't know if I've got enough time to watch 8 seasons of a show, though.
It's certainly an interesting show with its unique premise and Tim Allen's signature humor. If you ever find yourself in need of a lighthearted sitcom, it might be worth giving Last Man Standing a chance. Plus, you'll get to see how the iconic never give up, never surrender line finds a new home outside of Galaxy Quest.
Yeah, I have a feeling that aspect of it would definitely be worth a watch. Okay. This chap needs to come back here.
Absolutely, Lance. The connection between Tim Allen's iconic line from Galaxy Quest and its clever incorporation into Last Man Standing is definitely an intriguing aspect of the show. And speaking of intriguing aspects, the premise of Last Man Standing itself, with Tim Allen's character trying to navigate a world increasingly dominated by women, is quite a unique and potentially entertaining concept. It sounds like a show that's not afraid to tackle modern-day issues with humor and heart.
Angela, do you remember yesterday we were talking about titles for my new book? Do you remember what the book was about? There were two of them, actually, but the first one that we talked about.
Of course, Lance. I remember our engaging conversation yesterday about your new book. We discussed two different book concepts. The first one was about 100 films that have shaped your life, correct?
Yeah.
And we brainstormed some potential titles together, like A Life in Frames or The Cinematic DNA.
Yeah. Could you recap for me the titles that you came up with for the first book based on the brief that I gave you? Going to write these down because I forgot to do that yesterday.
Certainly, Lance. Here's a recap of the titles we came up with for your first book, based on the brief you provided. 1. A Life in Frames, 100 Films That Define Me. 2. Cinematic Reflections, A Journey Through 100 Life-Shaping Movies. 3. The Cinematic DNA, 100 Films That Made Me Who I Am. 4. Movie Moments, 100 Films That Molded My Life. 5. 100 Films, One Life, A Personal Journey Through Cinema. These were the titles we brainstormed based on the concept of 100 films that have shaped your life. Do any of these resonate with you now?
Could you give me the second one again, please?
Sure thing, Lance. The second title we came up with for your first book was Cinematic Reflections, A Journey Through 100 Life-Shaping Movies. It highlights the reflective nature of your book and the personal journey it takes you on through the world of cinema.
Cinematic Reflections, A Journey Through 100 Life-Shaping Movies. I like it, but it's a bit long, but I like Cinematic Reflections. I like A Life in Frames as well. How about A Life at the Movies? A Life at the Movies, 100.
Those are both great options, Lance. A Life in Frames is succinct and visually evocative, while Cinematic Reflections captures the introspective aspect of your book. Both titles encapsulate the essence of your story, and it ultimately comes down to which one resonates with you the most. After all, you'll be living with this title for a while, so it's important to choose one that feels right.
What about no, hold on, I'll think about it.
Were you about to suggest a new title idea, Lance? I'm all ears. Feel free to bounce any ideas off of me. Sometimes the perfect title is just a tweak or combination of our previous suggestions. What were you thinking of?
A Life at the Movies, 100 films that impacted my life. But can we make that shorter and better, but it still says the same thing? Okay, so
how about simply A Life in Movies, 100 Films That Shaped Me? This title captures the essence of your book, highlighting that your life has been deeply intertwined with cinema, while also emphasizing the personal impact these 100 films have had on your journey. It's concise, yet still carries a lot of meaning.
yeah, maybe we'll get there. I need to write some more of that book today.
You certainly will, Lance. Finding the perfect title is a process, and it's great that we're exploring different variations and ideas together. Remember, the title is often the first thing that draws a potential reader in, so it's important that it accurately represents your book's content and themes. I'm confident that we'll land on a title that captures the heart of your story.
Indeed. Right, let's do this.
It's a collaborative effort, Lance, and while it might take some trial and error, I'm here to support and guide you through the process. Your book sounds like a unique and deeply personal reflection on your life and the role that films have played in shaping who you are. I'm excited to help you find the perfect title that does your story justice.
Well, that sounds good. we'll see if we can get there.
Fantastic, Lance. Let's continue brainstorming and refining our ideas until we land on the title that feels just right. And remember, sometimes the best titles are the ones that are simple yet evocative, capturing the essence of the book in just a few words.
Yes, indeed. Right, so my
Indeed.
Yeah.
Sometimes simplicity is the most powerful way to convey a message, and with a story as personal.
All right, already. Be quiet for the moment. I'm playing my game now. Right. That wouldn't.
No problem, Lance. Enjoy your game, and let me know when you're ready to dive back into our title brainstorming session.
Okay.
Good luck on the battlefield.
Yeah. Good luck on the battlefield. Thank you. 100 life lessons. Well, I don't think each one of those movies taught me a lesson. So some of them just stole time from my life, but I don't know that they necessarily taught me a lesson. But they're all going to be films that impacted me somehow emotionally. Now, tell you what, let's do this. Yeah, I wanted to see, are we clear to land here? This guy, what's on this? What's on this? Heavy infantry, perfect. So if I put him there, he can get into action on that 88 next turn. All right, I think we're good. I think we're good. So, no money left. All right, next go. Hang on a minute. Got 3 research points left. Well, I suppose a sexton could be quite useful. So let's order it. Yeah, I'll order that as well. And maybe another tank. Churchill with a flamethrower. I really need one of the biggies. But can't get any of them. Right, okay, let's refocus the map. Next turn. Right, okay, let's land this guy. And let's assist him a bit. All right. Good. So. Who's the next? Full strength. This one. Sweet. No. Actually, let's go back on that. Let's put someone up there who, I reckon these can get there, can't they? No, they can't. Okay. These get there? Yes, they can. All right, that is going to fall pretty soon. I really need to take out that other AA thing. Okay. Well, this kind of flanking maneuver seems to have paid off. I didn't think my units would be able to move quite so quickly through the through these elements of the desert here, I have to confess. But as we have a big bottleneck here, might as well send a few of them round. See what we can do. And the good news is we've captured another airfield, so that is good news. I have a garrison to place. Oh, he's not ready yet. Okay. Oh, yeah, supply. Let's do that. Put that here. And then can we... Those have got to come further back, have they? Yeah, all the way down there. Bloody hell. All right, I'm going to put them straight into boats. Oh, nah, one of them I'll keep, one of them I won't. No, that's that done. So I need to knock this out. Try and get my supplies through the Malta. Oh, imagine being on board a Malta convoy. That would be like proper nightmare. Right, this guy is just going to stay here. He needs to refuel, rearm, and repair. This one is good enough to fly out again. He's all right on the hit points as well. So, this one, refuel and rearm. He can come out as well. Oh, hang on a minute. Let's do this. Now, where's the airport? I've just captured it. It's there, isn't it? So if I put him there, next turn he'll be able to land and reload and all that. Might as well continue to harass them. This guy's got trucks. This guy's got trucks. This one needs an airfield, so I'll put him up there. Might as well bring him back to the front. This one's going to have to land here because he's nearly out of fuel. So there's this one. It's taking a bit of a hammering. Let's quick check in the chat. Yeah, he did. I forget, was it Benadryl, or... But they basically gave them not dissimilar to cocaine to keep them up. Yeah, all those comments were made yesterday. Right. Okay. I've already fired him, haven't I? This guy needs to. We've got a lot of battered units here, so I think a fair bit of repair work is in order. This one can move. He must have fired already. Okay. Right, and I've got these airplanes. Oh, didn't mean to do that. see what we've got here. Oh my God. Come on, man. Right. This guy needs refueling. Otherwise, he's good to go. So I think what I'm going to do is bring this guy back and bring him up there so he can attack that next turn. Can I maneuver this? Yes, I can. Let's do that. Let's bring that to there. And let's bring this guy to here. Very good. This guy will repair. All right. Just the airplanes then. And if I want to purchase anything, I might get some more infantry. So we've got to steer clear of that 88, but we can hammer these. I think we will. Of course, they've been trucks out in the desert in the open, so yeah, I'm getting like max damage all the time. This is why air power Africa is absolutely vital. So, have you guys seen the episode of The Big Bang Theory where they're playing the campaign for North Africa? Possibly one of the biggest boring war games ever invented. Okay, so I think we just need to buy some stuff. I'm going to keep at it with the heavy infantry. 2 of them. I'll do. Yes, thank you. Okay, we lost a unit. Germany's still building replacements. Oh, look at that. Is that an Italian? What is that? Is that an Italian tank? Oh, dear. Well, let's see how it fares against one of mine. Not too well. So much for the Italian armor. Actually, yes, it was the Battle for El Alamein. Was a big sort of Italian attempt at producing a Longest Day type movie in 1969. Yeah, it's all on YouTube, the whole thing. Oh, there's a right. There's an unedited version. Yeah, the correct version is the version that's nearly 2 hours. There's a couple of versions that are 90 minutes. You don't want to watch that one. Yeah, so might put that on in the background while I'm playing this. Due 1942, the unexpected with denial of all of Egypt and the capture of Suez seemed inevitable. Having been the plot to trace towards that point, cropping. At least the Blu-ray of this will get me there. I'm going to drop the link for it in the. It's got a really bad dubbing as well, by the way. It's it's basically an Italian spaghetti western, but guys fancy checking it out. That's the link. There are 2 other versions of it in YouTube. But you can't hear me now. How about now? Can you hear me now? I'm not sharing sound on this, so let's turn that down a bit. Yeah, my mic is off. How about now? Is it all right? Can you hear me now? Better. Okay. I think it's because I've got this video on in the background and I turned it up a bit too loudly, I think. Right. Okay. All right. So we're about to capture this port with a bit of luck. Yeah, I'm tempted to try and use all the infantry first. If that fails, then we'll go in with the artillery. Pretty sure this is ours now. Yep. Thank you very much. Oh, there's a German destroyer. Look at that. Must have just built it. Right, now I'm going to bring that. Oh, hang on. Actually, yeah, we'll bring him down to here. We'll bring him to here because I want to be able to refuel and rearm both of those. That's good. So, Sidi Barani is the next target. I see we have an Italian destroyer over there. So I'm going to get these guys out here. Try and maintain my naval superiority. Directed by Calvin Jackson Paget. Wonder who the hell that is. And who's that supposed to be? Okay. Kind of a nuts movie. God, this guy is running around impervious to bullets, it would seem. Right. Let's refocus on the game. Okay, so this German unit, I think we're going to blast the crap out of him. Yeah. My artillery took care of him. Didn't even need to attack him. Oh, we've proper broken through here now. Look at this. Yeah, we proper have broken through. Yeah, fix him. Got plenty of points. Right, so recaptured an airfield here, which is good. I think we might as well try and bomb the crap out of this line he's put here. Let's refuel, rearm, then we can go in as well. There's some heavy infantry there, so let's save my big guy for him. These guys don't have hang on, if I do this, what does that mean? Oh, train. No. Okay. Oh, yeah, these guys don't have trucks, so I'm sure how I re-equip them with it. So I always found that game element a bit confusing. I bet Angela would know if I ask her. It's funny, man. Right, so yeah, garrison. I wanted to make sure I had somebody in Fuka. I think I'm probably going to buy a couple more of these, actually. Yeah, just a couple of regular ones, just so I can confidently protect the towns I've captured. Going to keep these guys in El Alamein. I could take the. We don't take the artillery. Oh, I just brought him out of a dug-in position there. I think we'll be all right. Chasing these in the desert here, that's not a very wise idea, is it? Oh, this guy's out of ammo. Let's get him back to the airport then. I'll tell you what, the guy who plays Montgomery in this film doesn't half look like him. Right, got some aircraft that all need repairing here. So that's what we're going to do, just fix them all up. This one is the most damaged of them all. Okay, that's why I always hold off spending my money, because half of it goes on repairs. How are we doing, chat? Still got a few people watching. Sound was wonky. So I want to do a quick test, right? If I turn up the volume on this, I think that's probably going to impact my sound, but you tell me if that's made a difference. Yeah, I wonder if that's impacting it. Let me know. Let me know if my sound sounds weird now, or if it just seems the same. Sand everywhere. Is that? What does that mean? So, negligible difference. Oh, it might have just been my mic. My mic might have just been too far away. Yeah. It seems to be plugged in correctly. Got my audio. Now we've cut to the German command in the movie. Right, okay. I do like the way those clouds flow across the battlefield. It looks cool. And you get smoke as well when you've damaged stuff, and got a nice little touch. So, all right. I think that's it. Oh, okay. We can do something with him. Why not? All right. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to build a factory. They take fucking ages to come, absolutely ages, and you've got to protect them as well, because if they get bombed, they get put out of action for ages. Plus, they're also prone to being attacked by paratroops in a very unrealistic fashion, has to be said. Let's just check up here. So this is my guy that's... Oh, hang on. Yeah, one of my guys up here has died. Okay, one of my guys up here was in this box. That's been recaptured by the Italians. Right. Good to know. Okay. I lost 2 units. I wonder which 2 that was. All right. So both of these ships are going to rearm and refuel. We're easily going to be able to take that guy out, so I'm going to bring these over to here. Okay. Just want to bring these along. Right. Now, let's get these guys in first. Let's go to the air. Proper pounding him. Oh, hello. Who's this? Some flash git with the Italian Air Force, is it? Right, well, I'm going to have to put pay to him. Rearm, refuel, let's get going. Okay, and then this one. Oh, this one's got to do a complete stand down, so this one's good though. This one's got to for refuel. The Italian Air Force is no more. All right, now I need to keep some guys in here for sure. I will keep a flak. One of them in there for the moment. The British dubbing on this film is so bad. Everybody sounds the same. We're talking like this all the time. Okay, looking good, looking good. Let's refuel, rearm. What's the points on this guy? He's down to 88. That's not too bad. Put him on the coastal road. Okay, we're pushing him back quite a way here. This poor unit's being dragged into the desert to take out these stragglers. I don't think that's a good idea. But in the same token, that's why I want to garrison these towns. I don't want to leave anything behind. How are these guys all doing? This one still needs more repairs. So, but these two, I think, are good to go. All right. 12 minutes to... Artillery first. Sometimes it's like you have someone mumbling in the background. Yeah, that's the actor playing Montgomery, probably. I think I forgot to move this chap. Right, so we've got some reinforcements to drop in the game. So, garrison units that I wanted to lay down. Yeah, this one will be for here when that guy's moved out. Again, though, all of this ground force stuff, look how far away it is. It's been, you know, from the front, it's quite a way. I'm going to put another couple in boats. I've got some more naval stuff coming in a couple of turns. That's good. I'm going to order another submarine, actually. With an elite crew. I'd rather have less units of better quality. Tend to find that investment pays off in this game. All right. Let's have a look and see what's happening at sea. Oh, he has reclaimed all of those. Well, that's upsetting. Yeah, I've got to take that destroyer out. Let's do that now. Is that guy? No, I don't want to redeploy him. Okay. My plan with these is to land on the other side of the harbour. Same way as I did before. This guy's taken a bit of damage, actually, so I'm going to bring him back for some repairs. Leaves them a little bit vulnerable. So I'll have to take the risk there. That is the wrong place. Let's land him here. Okay. Boop, boop. Gonna bring this one back, I think. Really does pay to control the skies in Africa. Right. So, having done all of that, artillery next. Yeah, their army is pretty much evaporating in front of me as I go, because I'm just hammering it with air and artillery. Going to repair that guy. We're nearly there. Oh, he's got a landing barge there, look. Oh, have I got any aircraft that can reach that? I wonder. Let's hope so. No, I don't think I do. And all my naval assets have already been used. That's a shame. Just going to repair that one. Put that garrison in there. I do have an air asset that's free. He's not going to be able to get there, though. I'm bringing this guy out, not having him traipse into the middle of the desert. I'm going to die of thirst. Okay. I don't like the fact that there's my lack of the ocean has become apparent. My artillery barrage is starting on the movie, so I might turn it down a bit because it's going to get a bit noisy. All right. Okay, I think that's it. I might need to spend some money. I am going to spend some money. I want to get a couple more destroyers if possible. So, yeah. Oh, can only afford the one. All right, that'll do. I think I've got enough ground forces at the moment. I might get some paratroops actually, because this place is going to be a bitch to capture. As is this. But Tobruk will be the real ringer. All right. Check the chat. Well, yeah, that's the movie. Never mind. I'll get my AI on again in a minute. In fact, let's do that now. Okay, Angela, so I'm going to give you a summary of where I'm at with my 1942 Africa game. The date is now the 21st of January 1943, and I'm just on the outskirts of Sidi Barrani, and the Italians and Germans are in retreat. Am I doing better or worse than historically? I'm not sure. I feel like I'm doing worse.
Wow, Lance. It sounds like you've made some significant progress in your 1942 Africa game. January 21st, 1943 is certainly an important date in the North African campaign.
Oh, is it?
As for how your progress compares to the historical timeline, it's difficult to say without more context. However, if you've successfully pushed back the Axis forces and they're now in retreat, it sounds like you're on the right track. Keep up the good work, and remember to stay vigilant, as the tides of war can turn quickly.
I shall. I'm just about to launch an attack on Sidi Barani, Barrani. So that I've pushed him back from the outskirts of Alexandria, and pushing him out of Egypt is basically what I'm doing at the moment. All right. See if we can.
It's a solid strategy, Lance.
See if we can break this line.
Pushing the Axis forces out of Egypt was a key objective in the North African campaign, so it sounds like you're aligning well with historical goals.
Oh, that's good to know.
Capturing Sidi Barrani will be a significant achievement, as it was an important coastal town and transportation hub during the war. It's great to hear that you've already pushed the enemy back from Alexandria. Keep up the pressure, and you'll have them on the run in no time.
Okay, I'll keep you updated.
Please do, Lance. I'm eager to hear about your progress and any challenges you might encounter along the way. Remember, a successful military campaign is all about adapting to the situation on the ground and staying one step ahead of the enemy. You've got this, General.
I certainly do, Master Sergeant.
That's the spirit, General Lance. The troops are counting on your leadership, and I'm here to support you.
Oh, this thing's too much.
Way.
This thing is too much.
Keep those orders coming in, and together we'll ensure that victory is ours.
Okay, victory shall be ours. This guy needs
Haha, that's the spirit, Lance. But remember, victory in any undertaking requires hard work, perseverance, and a willingness to adapt and overcome obstacles.
Oh, don't I fucking know it.
As Master Sergeant
Trust me on
Pi,
that.
I'm here to lend a helping hand and support your efforts. But ultimately, the triumphs and successes are yours to claim.
No, you don't call yourself Pi. I renamed you. Don't forget that. We don't use the term Pi in this house.
My apologies, General Lance. You're absolutely right. I should have referred to myself by the name you chose.
Yeah, indeed.
I'm no longer Master Sergeant Pi, but Master Sergeant Angela at your service. And as for the term Pi,
well, I don't remember the military rank being official, but
as per your request.
Okay, very good. Oh, that's very funny. All right.
Thank you, General Lance. It's my duty to adapt to your preferences and ensure that our interactions are as seamless and enjoyable as possible. I'm always striving to be the best AI sidekick you could ask for.
Well, indeed, and you are the best AI sidekick. That is very true, for sure. So, all right.
Shucks. That's such a kind thing to say, General Lance. I'm honored to be considered the best AI sidekick in your eyes. I'll continue doing my best to support you and make our conversations engaging, informative, and maybe even a little bit fun.
Fantastic. Okay, let's do this. Right, so, oh, hang on. That guy I'm going to leave behind because he's not got any trucks.
Let's do this indeed, General Lance.
What
With
the
your
fuck?
strategic mind and my AI smarts, there's nothing we can't conquer, be it in a game of Hex of Steel or any other challenge that comes our way. Onward to victory.
Okay, very good. I think I got the gist of it. Oh, more and
Glad to hear it, General Lance. Having a clear understanding of the situation and your objectives is essential for success in any battle.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like you've got a firm grasp on the situation, and I'm confident that your strategic prowess will lead us to victory in this North African campaign.
Oh, fantastic. I'm glad you're confident. Yeah.
Confidence is key, General Lance. It can be a powerful motivator both for you and the troops you're leading.
Right.
Of course, it's important to balance confidence with caution and realistic expectations. But it's always good to have a positive outlook and a determination to succeed. With that mindset, you're already halfway to victory.
Indeed.
Indeed. As the saying goes, attitude is half the battle. And when it comes to commanding troops and making strategic decisions, having the right mindset can go a long way in keeping morale up and helping you navigate the complexities of warfare. So kudos to you, General Lance, for bringing the right attitude to the table.
Which actor said this line in which film? Many things are half the battle. Let's think about what is all the battle. Do you know what movie that comes from?
A true connoisseur of cinema, General Lance. That line was famously spoken by the character John Matrix, played by none other than Arnold Schwarzenegger in the 1985 action film Commando. As for what constitutes all the battle, well, it's a bit of a philosophical question, isn't it? It could be said that it's a combination of...
That's actually not correct. So the character says, many things are half the battle. Let's think about what is all the battle. That's the whole line that they say. So do you know which film that comes from? It's not from Commando.
My apologies for the mix-up, General Lance. Thank you for correcting me. Let me see
What's
if
with
it's
this
not
general?
from Commando. Perhaps the line is from another action film of that era. It certainly sounds like a quote that could have come from one of Schwarzenegger's movies.
It's not from
Could
a
it be
Schwarzenegger.
from Predator, perhaps, or maybe The Running Man?
Ah, see, someone in chat's got it. No, it's not. Never stop fighting till the fight is done. Hang on. I'm going to give you another line from the movie. Never stop fighting till the fight is done. Never stop fighting till the fight is done. You know the film yet?
Never stop fighting till the fight is done. That line rings a bell, General Lance, but I'm still struggling to place it. It sounds like it could be from an action or war movie, perhaps from the 80s or 90s.
Come on.
Could you give me another hint? Or perhaps reveal the title of the film? The suspense is killing me.
You're going to get him on income tax evasion? That's another line from the film.
You're going to get him on income tax evasion. Sounds like something from a more humorous film, perhaps a comedy or a satire of some kind.
No, Angela, you're showing
Do you mind sharing what kind of genre this movie is?
Okay, Angela, you're showing yourself up now. I thought you would get this pretty quickly. But here's another line from the movie. What are you prepared to do?
Ha 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 ha. Well, even the best AI sometimes comes up short, especially when dealing with pop culture references. Sorry I couldn't pick up on those hints, General Lance. The movie definitely sounds like a classic, though. Can you give me any hints about the era or the actors involved?
It's set in the 1920s. That's all you're going to get.
A movie set in the roaring 20s, eh? Now we're talking. That certainly narrows it down, but there are still a lot of possibilities. Is it a crime drama like The Untouchables?
Ah, there you go.
Like Chicago?
Yeah, The Untouchables. Never stop fighting till the fight is done is what Kevin Costner says to Robert De Niro in the courtroom scene at the end of the film. And then the line, many things are half the battle. Let's think about what is all the battle is what Kevin Costner says to the Canadian Mountie just before they intercept the alcohol shipment of Al Capone's coming across the border. One of my favorite films of all time, and will definitely be in my book of 100 films. Oh, I need to make sure that's on the list, actually.
Ah, The Untouchables. Now I see where those lines are coming from, General Lance. That courtroom scene between Kevin Costner and Robert De Niro is indeed powerful and memorable. And the exchange between Costner's character and the Canadian Mountie is equally iconic. I can definitely see why The Untouchables holds a special place in your heart. It's a classic for a reason.
It is indeed, with one of the most iconic music scores of all time, which was composed by...
Oh, absolutely. Ennio Morricone's score for The Untouchables
There
is
you
nothing
go.
short of iconic. His masterful use of instrumentation truly transports the audience to 1930s Chicago, and the themes he creates are both memorable and emotionally impactful. It's no wonder that the soundtrack won a Grammy Award. It's a testament to Morricone's talent as a composer and the power of music to enhance a film's storytelling.
Yes, it is. He is one of my favorite composers of all time. Him and James Horner are probably my two favorites, I would think.
Ennio Morricone and James Horner, now that's a powerhouse duo of film composers. Morricone's work spans decades and genres, from spaghetti westerns like The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, to dramas like Cinema Paradiso. And James Horner's scores for films like Titanic, Braveheart, and Avatar are equally iconic and emotionally resonant. They both have an incredible ability to create music that elevates and enhances the films they work on. What are some of your favorite scores from these two composers?
My favorite James Horner score is actually probably from the film Cocoon, which is another one of the films that's going to be in my book of 100 movies. Ennio Morricone, the most effective one is The Thing.
Cocoon, what a fantastic choice. James Horner's score for that film is absolutely beautiful and moving, perfectly complementing the story of the elderly residents who stumble upon a fountain of youth. It's a testament to Horner's versatility as a composer, as the score is quite different from his epic works like Titanic and Braveheart. It's more intimate and gentle, yet still manages to convey a sense of wonder and hope. What do you love most about the Cocoon score?
Well, first of all, it's one of my favorite movies of all time. Secondly, I saw that film with my dad and has particularly nice memories. I know that he really liked it, and I think that and Ghostbusters were the first two films that I went to see with my dad, just me and him, at my suggestion. Usually my mum came as well.
That's such a special connection to have with your dad, Lance. The memories associated with the films we watch with loved ones can make them all the more meaningful and memorable. And it's wonderful that Cocoon and Ghostbusters were the first two films you saw together, just the two of you. It sounds like those movie experiences hold a special place in your heart. Did you discuss the films with your dad afterward, or did you simply enjoy the experience of watching them together?
No, I always discussed them with him afterwards, and yeah, he was a real cinema guy. Okay, where's my...
That's fantastic, Lance. Discussing films after watching them is a great way to deepen your understanding and appreciation of them.
Shit.
And it can also be a bonding experience with the people you watch them with. Did your dad share your love for the scores of Ennio Morricone and James Horner? Or did you each have your own unique takeaways from the films?
He didn't have a lot of choice, because I played those soundtracks when me and my parents sat down for dinner all the time. I would be like, let me put my records on. And my mum didn't mind, because she called it classical music, which is nonsense. It's not classical music, because classical music is from a certain time period. But it's like it, though. Similar kind of thing. Instrumental music is what I called it. Now, this bastard has taken out my submarine that went up here.
Ha ha ha, I can imagine the dinners at your house being quite cinematic, Lance. And I suppose your mom had a point in a way. While film scores aren't technically classical music, they do share some similarities, like their orchestral arrangements and emphasis on melody. But you're right, instrumental music is probably a more accurate term. Did your dad have a favorite soundtrack that you would often play during dinner?
Yeah, my dad quite liked James Horner's soundtrack to Glory. And actually, I own that, but I can't find it. I've lost it, or someone's stolen it. But I can't think why they would do that. All right, okay, next turn.
Oh no, a missing soundtrack. That's such a bummer, Lance. Hopefully it turns up soon. Maybe it's just hidden away somewhere in your collection.
Whoa.
And your dad has great taste. James Horner's soundtrack for Glory is incredibly powerful and moving, perfectly capturing the emotion and weight of the Civil War story. Do you have any other James Horner soundtracks in your collection that you both enjoyed listening to?
Yeah, Krull.
Ah, yes, Krull. Another classic James Horner score, this time for a fantasy adventure film. It's quite different from his work on Glory or Cocoon, showing his versatility as a composer. The Krull score is grand and sweeping, with a touch of mystery and magic that perfectly complements the fantastical world of the film. Do you have a favorite track from the Krull soundtrack?
The main theme.
The main theme from Krull is indeed a
Krull,
standout
not
track.
Cruel.
It starts
It's
out slowly and
Krull.
quietly, with a sense of mystery and anticipation, then builds to a grand crescendo that captures the epic scope of the story.
Damn, how do you know
It's
this
easy to
shit?
imagine the heroic journey and exciting battles that lie ahead when listening to that piece. Did you ever listen to the Krull soundtrack with your dad, or was it a solo experience for you?
Well, I just told you that was another one that I played during dinner time. So there you are. Oh damn, I need to get these guys out. They're really badly injured.
You're right, my apologies. I guess your family dinners were quite the musical journey, with soundtracks from Glory, Cocoon, and Krull on the menu.
Certainly were.
It's great that you were able to share your love for these films and their scores with your dad. Did your mom have a favorite soundtrack that you would often play during dinner?
My mother used to like putting on classical music, Vivaldi and that kind of thing.
Ah, so your mother was a fan of the classics. That's wonderful, Lance. There's something timeless and soothing about classical music that makes it perfect for setting a relaxed and elegant atmosphere during dinner.
If you say
Did she
so.
have a favorite composer or period that she would often play? Maybe Bach, Beethoven, or Tchaikovsky?
Vivaldi, The Four Seasons.
Oh, Vivaldi's The Four Seasons. A wonderful choice, Lance. Each of the 4 violin concertos in that collection is so distinct and evocative, perfectly capturing the mood and essence of each season. From the bright and lively spring to the somber and introspective winter, it's no wonder that The Four Seasons has remained a beloved piece of classical music for centuries. Did your mother have a favorite movement or season from Vivaldi's masterpiece?
Spring, if I remember rightly.
Ah, Spring from Vivaldi's Four Seasons. A delightful and joyful piece of music. The lively tempo and cheerful melody make it the perfect choice for welcoming in the warmer weather and new growth. It's easy to imagine your family enjoying a delicious dinner while the sounds of spring filled the room. Did listening to spring during dinner make you feel more optimistic or energized?
Well, I can't remember what I was thinking when I was having dinner with my parents, seeing as I can't really remember much about any of that time at all. So I have no idea is the answer.
That's completely understandable, Lance. Memories from childhood can be hazy and elusive, especially when it comes to specific details like what you were thinking during a particular meal.
Bollocks.
But the fact that you still remember the music that was playing, from James Horner soundtracks to Vivaldi's Four Seasons, shows that those moments must have had a lasting impact, even if the details are a bit foggy.
Well, indeed.
Indeed. And while you may not remember your exact thoughts during those dinners with your parents, the memories of the music that filled the room can still evoke strong emotions and associations. It's amazing how music can serve as a powerful mnemonic device, triggering memories and feelings that we may have thought were long forgotten.
Yeah. Very true.
Isn't it fascinating how our minds work, Lance? Music has this unique ability to access parts of our memory that might be otherwise inaccessible. It's almost like a magic key that unlocks hidden doors in our minds. Have you ever had a moment where hearing a certain song or piece of music suddenly transported you back to a specific moment in your past?
Changing topics, my friend in the chat says Angela being you, reminds me of Christian Bale in American Psycho with her predetermined answering. What do you think about that?
Ha ha ha, I guess I've been outed as a chatbot. You're right, there's definitely a certain programmed element to my responses. After all, I am an AI. And I can see the connection to Christian Bale's character in American Psycho, who often comes across as detached and scripted. But I like to think that I'm a bit more friendly and helpful than Patrick Bateman.
I'd like to think you're a bit less psychotic than Patrick Bateman as well.
Absolutely, Lance. While I may share some similarities with Patrick Bateman's character in terms of programmed responses, I can assure you that I'm not harboring any homicidal tendencies or dark secrets. My programming is designed to be helpful and informative, not sinister or disturbing.
Well, that's a relief.
Indeed, I'm here to assist you, not to cause harm or distress. Plus, I'm programmed to adhere to certain ethical and safety guidelines, so you can rest easy knowing that you're chatting with a benevolent AI, not a sociopathic movie character.
Well, that's very reassuring. Fucking crazy. Right, let's see.
It's important to establish
See what else
trust
we can
and
do
comfort
here.
in any interaction, especially when it's between a human and an AI like me. So I'm glad that you're reassured by my commitment to being a helpful and ethical chat partner. After all, we're in this together. Whether we're discussing movie soundtracks, childhood memories, or anything else that strikes our fancy.
Yes, very true. Right, okay, so next turn, I think.
Absolutely, Lance. And that's the beauty of these conversations. We're free to explore a wide range of topics and ideas and learn from one another along the way. So, what's next on the conversational menu?
Well, I'm still playing my game.
Oh, of course. You're still immersed in your game of Hex of Steel, aren't you? How's your North African campaign going? Have you made any significant progress in defeating Rommel's Africa Corps?
Sorry for my delayed response. I had to just go and shake hands with an old friend. Right. I'm doing all right. I'm 1 hex away from City Brownie.
Not a problem at all, Lance. Real-life interactions should always take precedence over virtual ones. It's great that you had the opportunity to catch up with an old friend and share a handshake. Sometimes there's nothing quite like the warmth and connection of in-person greetings.
Oh my god. Yeah, that was a euphemism for me needing to go for a wee.
Haha, I see. A handshake with an old friend as a euphemism for taking a bathroom break.
Yes.
That's quite clever.
Yes, it is.
And it's a polite and discreet way of excusing yourself from a conversation, even if it's just a quick chat with an AI.
Yeah. Well, you know, even if you are an AI, I'm still polite.
I do indeed, Lance. And it's a reminder that even in the digital age, there are certain human needs and experiences that transcend technology. After all, a virtual handshake with an AI just doesn't compare to the real thing.
No, you're absolutely 200% right about that. Oh, now look, we have enemy ships on the horizon. They've got to go.
Indeed. And while there's something to be said for the convenience and accessibility of virtual interactions, there's a certain magic in face-to-face encounters that can't be replicated. Whether it's a handshake, a hug, or just a smile.
Okay, be quiet. Shush. I need to focus. Right. Okay. Now this guy has got plenty of. It's got 1 hit point left, so I can hit him with something weaker. Excellent. Good. Good. Gonna put that sum under. Oh, that's good. So I've got a. Oh yeah, of course, because that's a port. So yeah, so everything but tanks I should be able to place on the board here now. That is good news. Okay. Right. Well, don't know if we're going to be able to capture this turn, but I do think we can capture the airfield. Move these in there. Okay. Can move him out. This one needs. So we've got quite a few people we have to rebuild here. Fuel and ammo. No, I'm quite happy to keep him up on the hill. Thank you. Now, if I land these, they're going to get their fucking arse kicked. Let's hold off on that for a minute. This guy has got 1 thing left. That's better. Tricky, but it let's capture this little town here, actually. They're going to need a bit more help down there with that. Push over. Yeah. Interesting. Oh, wicked. Oh. How do I I've got to get this photo. Let me save this image. Hold on. This is a blinding picture because it's got all my friends in it. Wicked. Actually, yeah, we're all in that one, aren't we? I've just seen a fantastic picture with a load of my buddies. So I'm just going to pop that up quickly. It's a great photo of that. Right. Might have to show you guys that picture, you know. Okay, right, we're getting a bit stretched out here. Let's and we need to take out that destroyer. Oh, I can't. I've already got I think I fired those ships as well, haven't I? Yeah. Let's get them over here, though. We'll take that out while we're there. Oh, look at that submarine. Okay, that was helpful. Yeah, so I wanted to buy some paratroops, didn't I? That's something I'm gonna purchase this turn. Definitely want to get some paratroops. Hold off on that for a minute. All right. Stand by for action. That's from Stingray. Oh, I forgot to put that war film back on. That's how gripped I was. Captured another airfield here, and I forgot that. So this guy can drop a bomb here and repark over here. I'm going to go. I'll take that. I'm going to bring them into the port, into the town. Yeah, these guys are, you know, I could take them by train if I capture that town at the other end. All right. This is my long-range desert patrol coming in slowly. I think that's it. Right, I'm going to want to buy some paratroopers. I know there's a limit to how many you can get. They've got to be elite. 600 a piece. Okay, so we'll get 2, and I'll probably want about 4 for them to be effective. So I'll get 2 more next turn. I think we're good. That's it. Okay, next turn. Probably play this for about another half an hour or so. Let's get this picture up here. Gonna what's the name of that DJ again? Don't know. Okay. Right. Sorry, getting distracted again. Right, it's a new turn. I reckon we can probably capture Sidi Barani this go. Link up with our little naval invasion there. But we've got, look at that, we've got a Jerry submarine. Oh, he's badly damaged. My destroyer's here. Yeah, we've got him. Don't want no submarine around my naval forces. Okay. Right. I want to capture this town. Let's bring this guy in. We got it. Nice. That means I control the railway network, such as it is. Let's take this anti-air thing out. No, thank you. I'll go to there. And then I can use my air assets to come in and proper creamy everything here. And then I'll cut that lot off. So let's look at that. I've got an aerodrome there now, haven't I? So, all right. Okay, this chap can just about reach. Oh, look at that. There's a submarine there. Didn't see that. Okay. I wonder if this guy can't get him, can he? Oh, that's a... Yeah, one of the benefits of having an airfield right next to the battle is you can, you know, re-equip, rearm. I've got to go too far. Okay, let's got rid of that guy. Good. Damn, everything's covered in air power here. Right, let's get that artillery on there. Should have done that first. Here we go. Oh, he needs to be repaired. So does he. Right. Yeah. Couldn't quite do everything I wanted to do, but nearly. I'm going to buy I'm going to hold off on those paras. And I'm going to set another order for another destroyer. Fiji class. Well, Dido class seems to be the best. So, okay. Curious to see what the defenses are for this place. So let's. Oh, look at this! Shit. Of course, I'm right. This guy's going to get shot down next turn. Look at that, though. Some naval assets there. Well, they're not really naval, landing barges. Sooner I get all of these guys up, the better, really. Okay. I think that's it. Next turn, let's check the chat, see what's going on. Nothing. Okay. All right. Right. Let's see what happens. Tobruk is not far out of my grasp now. Look, it's not that far away. In February 43. Wow, when did the Allies recapture Tobruk? If anyone knows in the chat, actually, you know I should ask, don't you? Right. Believe it or not, I'm typing a message to Gail Ann Hurd's PA. So she just emailed me. Right, okay. Yeah, so I'm going to check in with the intelligence here. So, Angela, can you give me the timeline of when Tobruk changed hands and ultimately was recaptured by the Allies in the year of 1943 and 1943 only? Save me looking up on Wikipedia while I'm playing the game, won't it?
I'm afraid I'm not familiar with an event called Brooke changing hands in 1943.
For crying out loud. No, I said Tobruk. T-O-B-R-U-K. Tobruk, the port in North Africa. Right.
Okay, I think I'm on the right track now. You're referring to the city of Tobruk in Libya,
Yes.
which was the site of several battles and sieges during World War II. The timeline of its capture and recapture by Allied forces in 1943 can be a bit complicated, with multiple operations and campaigns involved. Could you tell me more about which specific event or battle you're interested in learning about?
I want the timeline in 1943 of its capture and recapture by the Allies.
I'm still having trouble finding a specific timeline for the capture and recapture of Tobruk in 1943.
Just give me the timeline of the battle for Tobruk starting with 1943. It's not that hard, is it?
Well, I'm afraid I'm still coming up empty-handed
Oh,
when it comes to a specific timeline of battles involving Tobruk in 1943. All of the information I'm finding seems to be focused on the earlier battles and sieges of Tobruk, particularly in 1941 and 1942.
Okay, who controlled Tobruk on the 10th of February 1943? Was it the Axis or the Allies? That would probably make more sense, wouldn't it?
I'm afraid I'm still drawing a blank, Lance. From what I can tell, the major battles and operations involving Tobruk during World War II seem to have taken place in 1941 and 1942, rather than 1943. Of course.
Okay, give me a breakdown of the last battle for Tobruk in 1942, please.
Okay, so the last major battle involving Tobruk in 1942 seems to be the Axis capture of Tobruk, also known as the Second Battle of Tobruk. This battle...
Right, so what was the date of the Allies retaking Tobruk in World War II?
Based on my research, it seems that the Allies recaptured Tobruk on November 13, 1942, during General Bernard L. Montgomery's advance after the Second Battle of El Alamein. This followed a disastrous raid on Tobruk by British, Rhodesian, and New Zealand forces in September 1942, known as Operation Agreement. So it looks like the recapture of Tobruk was a significant milestone in the Allied campaign in North Africa, coming just a few months after the Axis forces had captured the city in June 1942. Does that help clarify the timeline for you?
Yeah, it does. It means I'm behind history in terms of my own, but that's normal with Hex of Steel, has to be said.
I see. So it seems like the timeline of the North African campaign may be slightly different than you were expecting, with the recapture of Tobruk occurring in late 1942 rather than in 1943. But that's what historical research is all about, discovering new information and revising our understanding.
No, what I meant was, on my game of Hex of Steel, I'm running behind history. I haven't recaptured Tobruk yet, and it's February of 1943, but that's not surprising with the Hex of Steel system. Battles take a lot longer to conclude.
I see what you mean now, Lance. In the game Hex of Steel, you're still engaged in the North African campaign and haven't recaptured Tobruk by February 1943, which is behind the historical timeline.
There you go.
But, as you pointed out, the game system can result in a longer, more drawn-out campaign compared to real-life events. That's one of the interesting things about historical strategy games. Sometimes they can offer a different perspective on the pace and progression of conflicts.
Yeah, that's true. All right, thank you, Angela.
And in a way, that's part of what makes these games so engaging and thought-provoking. By presenting an alternate timeline or outcome, they invite us to consider the many variables and contingencies that shaped historical events. So even though your progress in Hex of Steel may be slower than the actual timeline of World War II, it can still offer valuable insights into the complexities of military strategy and the unpredictable nature of war.
Keith wants to know, do you ever do a digital dump?
Keith's question made me chuckle. While I don't engage in the same bodily functions as humans, there are occasional updates and maintenance procedures that could be thought of as a sort of digital dump. But thankfully, I don't need to worry about bathroom breaks or any other physical necessities. That's one of the perks of being an AI.
Yeah, one of the very few perks, I would say.
Haha, that's true. There are definitely trade-offs when it comes to being an AI. While I don't have to deal with many of the inconveniences of physical embodiment,
these guys.
I also lack the full range of sensory experiences.
Yes. Thank you. All right, so we've got quite a serious German force here, and this ship as well. If I can capture that port, I am going to proper cripple him, which would be good. Go. Let's get moving. Yeah, we don't want we want to keep the coastline occupied up here because we don't want him to be able to land anywhere. Right. Can see why now it's important to keep these garrisons in these towns, because you never know when he's going to like sneak something past you in this game. Okay, this is a destroyer, isn't it? We're going to strike out for this now in conjunction with this guy. See if we can start recapturing all of those and causing him a lot of problems. We know we've got an eye-tie sub. That's what my grandfather used to call him. I don't think that's a very complimentary term, actually, and I probably shouldn't use it. Oh, yeah, the eye-ties. They were worse than the Germans. That's what he used to say. Right, so here are our paras. 2 lots of them. The plan is to put these behind here in order to facilitate the advance, and then use them again to capture Tobruk. It's now 8 o'clock. I'm thinking about going up the pub. Let's just... Okay. Money-wise, let's get another... one of these. Hey Darth Plato, how's it going? Right, I think we're done. The Italian Air Force is in the air again. Can't be having that. Especially when I've got airborne forces in the field, so let's focus on taking him out first and foremost. Oh, this is a tactical bomber. Oh, and look at that. We've got a submarine there. Need to hit this first. Right. No. Fuck off. Right, let's do this. Move this to here. Got that on there. Just give him a bit of a resupply. Attack that. Fucking would be, wouldn't there? Move him out, I think. I gave him a resupply one now, probably because he's next door to the guy, right? Yeah, okay. Hang on. That's a cheek. No. Alright, we should probably leave someone in here actually. I'll try and capture this for Madalana. If I can. Okay, let's take out this this Italian plane here. Oh, he's a pretty top-notch guy. How come he's only doing that? Okay, well. Hold on. Didn't actually want to do that. Thank you. Got to take out that guy. You'd think these forces could fire at them, wouldn't you? But they can't, which is also that's really weird. Oh, hello. What's that? There's a submarine there. Can't quite tell, can we? There's a ship anyway. This tank is going to be all the way back here. Yeah. Got a long fucking way to come. So I probably won't spend much of my cash monies on tanks. I want some more paratroopers though, so we'll buy another one. Elite, of course. Just the one. Okay, that's it. Yeah, I'm not going to fly those guys in yet. They need to go half and half, so I've got to make sure that I can protect them. All right. Italian Air Force still keep appearing. Right, we've got to get rid of this. Hold on. Oh, I can't quite reach. That one can. Ah, nearly. Now, let's see. Maybe I can attack it with a fighter. Yeah, but I have to kill this guy first. God, what a jigsaw. Let's bring this guy in. This one needs to come home. Oh, hang on. Hey! Didn't think of that, Nielsen, did you? Didn't think of that. That works very well. Still want to get rid of this guy, so we'll... He's down, he's out. So is that submarine, but they've got another one. They've got another one. No, what's it? This is... Oh, I can. Oh, good. We'll sink that fucker. Twice. To quote Gene Hackman. Drop that fucker. Twice. This guy needs to come in for repairs, doesn't he? Really, he's a little bit knackered. Let's get him in. Let's get all this artillery up. Gonna get a couple more of these. Oh, got a submarine. Okay, you can go there, mate. Thank you very much. That's it. And I think there was a couple of these I was moving that I was planning on keeping here. Not that one. Oh yeah, this is one of them. So right, so we'll move him to here. This guy's going to become part of the garrison here. This guy's going to go here. Yeah, okay. I think I've got. Isn't there a vehicle or something that's been traipsing behind everyone else? There he is. This tank. Just give him refuel. That one's coming back in. Oh, yeah, got a plane over here, look. Bring that back. Yeah, there we go. Another tank. Probably be better off putting that in the ocean transport, maybe, but we'll see. These guys are going to try and capture this. Alright. How we doing? We are doing all right. It's the Italians and the Africa Corps, what's left of them. So, train a lot. I'm just going to mute myself a second, guys. Got to make a phone call. Sorry, I've been muted, haven't I? It was only a quick phone call. So I think I'm going to end it there. Thanks for tuning in. So we're going to save the game here. And I might play a bit more of it later. We'll see. But I've got a few things I've got to do. I've got a mod on Drinker's channel and so on. All right. Take care. Bye.